You useless imbeciles are going to fund it for me!
Damn. And the sad part is, no matter how much crying, whining, and complaining these adults are doing about it, we are going to fund it for them. Fuck! They got me! Yo, what is going on? It's your boy Articulated Ninja. I cannot scroll down my news feed. I cannot scroll on Instagram, YouTube without seeing pictures of this thing flooding everything. And it's like, it's mixed reviews. 50% of people I see are upset about it. The other 50% that I see are just dealing with it. I have to fall into the 50% that's just dealing with it. I made an entire video talking about how shady of a tactic it is when these major billion-dollar companies use crowdfunding for their products. Super ridiculous, automatic shady. This is obvious stuff, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And it's amazing to me how many adults I see crying and whining about the price, but yet they're still going to buy it. They're still going to buy it. And then for the adults that say, oh, well, I'm not going to buy it. It's too much. It's not worth that. Do I think it's overpriced? 100%. But the reason I don't spend a lot of time on my channel crying and complaining about prices, and I'm going to cry and complain about a price or distribution or things like that once I'm done with the line. I am not going to sit here and cry about shit while I continue to eat shit. That is not going to happen. So I'm not going to cry and complain on my channel 24/7 about these companies that make me eat shit, and I'm crying and complaining at the same time I'm eating their shit. Not gonna happen. So for example, I laugh and I poke fun at the craziness behind these Mezco roach action figures, skull action figures, just these weird action figures. It's their original IP. Now, I'm not saying that these figures don't look like they're amazing quality. The figures look like they're amazing quality and the accessories look amazing, but I don't buy them. I'm not going to stress myself out. There's no emotional attachment there. I don't want them for army building, nothing. I just don't get them. So because I don't buy them, I'm essentially buying the right to complain about them. I don't buy them. I'm not going to complain about a company that I pour thousands of dollars into. I see people on Reddit doing it. I see people on Instagram doing it. I see YouTubers do it. They cry and complain about these companies, yet they own 70 to 80% of all of the figures or the products that this company put out. So bringing that full circle back to the Hisstank, I know it's overpriced, but it does look really nice. I know that the classified line, their distribution sucks. It is horrible. But I don't spend time making a bunch of negative or just having a lot of negativity on my channel with videos cursing out Hasbro or complaining. Whether it's Hasbro or Valiverse, I'm not going to complain about these companies when at the end of the day, I still know I'm going to wind up buying their product in some way, shape, or form. It might not be all of their figures. It might just be 50% of their figures. But at the end of the day, if I'm spending over $100 or hundreds of dollars on some of these figures, I'm not going to cry about it. At the same time, I'm buying their figures. That just makes me look like a hypocrite. And I don't want to do that. So do I think this Hisstank looks super nice? Yes. Unfortunately, the price, this should be a $200 max because we still got to pay taxes. Shipping is $20 and then the taxes come out to $20. So let's just round it out to 50. So for $350, you only get one. This is an army building vehicle. So it's going to cost close to $1,000 to get 3? That's ridiculous. Like, that's crazy, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time complaining about it because I know I'm going to at least get one. I'm not going to army build it. I do hope that later down the line, they release a cheaper version of it. It probably won't have the lights, and maybe the price point for it is going to be still overpriced. Probably going to be around 100 or 150 bucks. It's going to be the price that this should have been, basically. Which I hope that they release a cheaper version later down the line, which they probably will, because this is extremely overpriced. I can't army build this. I mean, technically I can, but I don't want to at this price. I'm good with just one. So knowing I'm going to get one, at most two, maybe the second one to pay for the first one, because that's how these things usually work. I'm not going to army build this thing. I'm not going to, I wish it would have been around 150 bucks or $200 at most. That's where I could have gotten 4 or 5 or, you know, but that's not the case here. I think this price is really crazy. It's inflated, as we knew this was going to happen. Like, this isn't a surprise. So I'm not really surprised. It is what it is. I know I'm still going to get one. And it amazes me how many people I see. Like I said, and it's crazy on Reddit. You guys got to go on Reddit and check out some of the Reddit forums regarding classified and stuff. But it's crazy how many forums I see and how many long essays I see people write, or how many videos I see other YouTubers do that just cry and complain about G.I. Joe classified, but you still buy all of their figures. This is $300, especially if you're an army builder. Do you know how many people I see that has army build the exclusive trooper, or just the infantry trooper, or the G.I. Joe classified bats? Me included. I have spent over $200 to $300 in just army building that one figure, but I'm gonna cry and complain to spend that same amount of money on a big ass vehicle. Nah, man, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna cry and complain about eating shit at the same time I continue to eat shit. So when I cry and complain about a line, or like I made a video complaining that Valorverse didn't include a blue female trooper upon the initial release of Wave 3. The blue troopers like Wave 3A or 3B, you know how they divide them up. And I made a video complaining about it, but I also said in that video, yo, the figures still do look nice. And later down the line, I'm sure they're going to release it. I'm going to get it then, and I'm still going to get some of these figures now. I cannot wait to really review them and put them through the ringer and see if they're worth it. But I'm not going to waste time complaining that Valorverse is garbage, but then continue to buy their garbage. No, if it's garbage, I won't buy anything further. But if I make a complaining video, that complaining video was like, yo, I want to spend my money. Where's it at? I have my wallet ready. Give me what I want. That's all that was. Now, it was more than likely that it was going to come later down the line, and sure enough, it did. But at the end of the day, I was just crying and complaining, and I said this is a me thing, and I still said in the video I am still going to continue to buy these figures. I didn't shit on a company or act like, you know, the company was garbage. I'm not doing that because I'm still buying. So if the company's garbage, I'm buying garbage. Let's try not to be hypocrites. You'd be surprised. And I'm not saying if you complain you're a hypocrite. No, it's fine to complain, voice your opinion. But damn, if you're going to just continuously bash a company or talk about how bad the classified line is, whether it's this Hasbro scam, because it is, it's mad shady, I agree with that. Whether it's this Haslab project or it's the distribution or regular figures, or if you're just going to continue to bash the line, why are you still participating in the line? It's like a toxic relationship that you keep choosing to go back to. Now, when I had enough with a line, or when I really complain or say a line's garbage, there's no way you're gonna catch me buying or eating their garbage. It's not happening. I think a lot of the people that watch my channel, comment down below, guys, let me know. You guys saw this coming, right? Everybody saw this coming, and I think that nobody really wants to be hypocritical like that. So does it suck? Yes. Are we still gonna deal with it? Yes. It's similar to gas prices. Does it suck? Yes. Or who's realistically saying I'm buying a bicycle? Nobody. But hey, for the people that did buy a bike, for the people that did start using public transportation, good for you. You guys have a right to complain because you stopped participating in the bullshit you were complaining about. But if you're going to continue to participate in the bullshit you complain about, it just makes you look like a hypocrite. So I stand with my wallet when I do make a stand. And that's why I barely buy McFarlane figures. I don't participate in Mezco figures. I don't do these things. If I buy a McFarlane figure, it's 1 out of every 30 figures this guy releases. So I feel like, yeah, I could poke some fun and I could take some jabs at that line because it's not a line that I'm fond of. It's not a line that I invest in at all. But I'll be the first to admit, yeah, these prices are trash. This price on this is absolutely trash. It looks amazing though. The lights, everything about it looks amazing. But unfortunately, since the price is so high, like I said, guys, I'm only going to get one. Let me know. I want to talk about it. Let me know in the comments below. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know if you guys are going to be buying this. If so, how many are you going to buy? Or was this the moment that you guys choose to stop participating in this line? That's, I understand that too. So if this is the moment, everybody has their cutoffs. For me, this isn't a cutoff. It's just either a pass for me or I'm just going to wind up buying one. But it's not a cutoff for me from the line. I wonder if individual figure prices get to $40 or more. I think that might be my cutoff. I think I will start treating this just like I treat other lines as far as nope, not participating. But right now, 25 to $30 is still not my cutoff. Deluxe figure with a motorcycle, whatever, $40 or whatever, still not my cutoff. But once a standard figure starts to reach the price of $40 or more, I think that's going to reach my cutoff. I might as well just stick to SH Figure Arts and some of these really expensive import companies. I might as well do that. But this thing does look really, really nice. I'm not going to lie. I heard so many people ahead of time saying, oh, it better have lights. It has all that stuff. It even has a projection of the Cobra logo, like a lighted LED, whatever projection of the Cobra logo. That's dope. The inside of it, the cockpit, all of that looks amazing. And I have a bunch of videos. Check my catalog. I have a bunch of videos here on YouTube of other alternative 1/12 scale vehicles. I have so many vehicle videos up, guys. Check them out. They're good alternatives. And I used to really enjoy 3D printing. I used to do it a lot. I stopped. I sold my 3D printer. But the point that I'm making is, if you find this, or if you're going to try to get this 3D printed, it's going to cost close to 200 bucks. Time, materials, especially if you want to paint it with detail. Find me someone that's selling Hisstanks for 100 or 150 bucks. And even if they are selling them, it's not going to come with lights. And the reason that I mainly stopped 3D printing like that is because when it comes to bigger scale prints, not little heads, not little guns, but bigger scale prints, drones and vehicles, I started to try to print drones and vehicles, and resin is still too fragile. Whether you're using the FDM resin or you're actually doing like the liquid resin, it's still all too fragile unless you're using flex resin. If you're using flex resin, then you could probably pull it off, but flex resin is extremely expensive, especially for something on this scale. So it's just not you're better off just paying the 300 for this than to try to get it 3D printed. And that's coming from a 3D printer. Like I said, I used to do this, and I just think about what I would have to charge to get my time or my money's worth, or even supplies. And if it's in flex resin, super expensive. Like I said, you're better off just getting it here. If I can find an alternative, I'll definitely share it with you guys. But like I said, I'm not gonna waste time crying and complaining, knowing I buy 80% of the shit that this company puts out anyway. Is the price sucky? Yes. Does distribution suck? Yes. But I'm still not ready to just drop the line completely. And that's just me. Everybody has different cutoffs. Let me know, guys, if this was your cutoff. Let me know in the comments. I want to know if this was your cutoff. If it was, I totally 100% understand why it was. But let me know if it's your cutoff. If it's not your cutoff, and you're gonna get it. And they even tried to finesse us, and the figure is going to come with a numbered box. So if you are a completist, I'm not, but like, now you need this box. And how much is that figure going to sell for alone on the aftermarket? That one figure alone is probably gonna be $100 by itself. More than likely. The figures that came with the Marvel Legends Sentinel was averaging around that price. That figure is going to be $100, which is going to be crazy. So like I said, I'm going to buy one. I wish I could have bought more. I wish I could army, but I'm not spending that much money to army build this vehicle. I'll pass on army building this vehicle, but I am not going to pass on having this vehicle, because I know for a fact this price is going to double at minimum. It's going to double at minimum. But hey, let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me know if this was your cutoff. I love talking to you guys in the comments, and I love just hearing other people's opinions. Yo, be safe out there, guys. Just a quick rant. Thank you for listening.
G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find, SH Figure Arts I can't lie, Rebel Tech got my pockets dry, Set Action Figures for life, Articulated Ninja is nice, yeah, you might wanna subscribe. Action